Okay, how's it going, y'all? We're going to read Liberal Hypocrites by Stalin. It's going to be very short. This came out in April 15th, 1912. The source was Works, volume 2, 1907 to 1913. So, here's some we'll get into the notes afterwards. It's going to be very fast. Let's see. Reich has erred again. It appears that it did not expect from the government tactless explanations of the Lena atrocities. You see, it had hoped that Minister Makarov would take legal proceedings against the Treshenskos. But suddenly came Makarov's statement that the Treshensko was right and that in future, too, the workers would be shot down. We erred, observes the liberal Reich with false contrition. Commenting on this matter, see Reich of April 12th. Poor cadets, how many times they have erred in their expectations concerning the government. Not so very long ago, they thought that we had a constitution in Russia, and they assured Europe in all languages that our united government is quite constitutional. That was in London, far away from Russia. But it was enough for them to return to Russia, to the land of discretion and prevention, for them to admit their error and to become disillusioned. Only very recently they believed that Stalin had succeeded in putting the country on the road to parliamentary renovation. But it was enough for Stalin to put the notorious 87 clause into operation for the cadets to start singing again about errors and misunderstandings. Was it so long ago that the cadets drew a parallel between the Russian government, recall the dock workers' strike, and the British government and their attitude towards strike? But it was enough for the Lena tragedy to be enacted for the cadets to begin again to chant their hypocritical "We erred." The remarkable thing is that while errors and disillusionments continue to multiply, the cadet tactics of making advances to the government remain unchanged. Poor cadets, evidently they count on, naive readers who believe in their sincerity. They think that people do not notice their obsequious groveling before the enemies of Russia's emancipation. They do not yet realize that, while until now they have erred again and again in their expectations of the government, they are now going to be disillusioned with the masses of the people, who at last will discern their counter-revolutionary character and turn their backs on them. Whom will, messieurs, the cadets deceive then? Groveling before the government and hypocrisy towards the country. Why are they called the Party of Popular Freedom? The St. Petersburg Sveda, number 30, April 15, 1912. Okay, yeah, so you heard him say Clause 87. Clause 87 of the fundamental law of the state authorized the Council of Ministers to submit bills directly to the Tsar for a signature when the State Duma was not in session. This enabled Stalin to issue a number of important laws on the agrarian question in particular, without the consent of the Duma. Kind of anti-democratic, it seems like. So that's Liberal Hypocrites, April 15th, 1912. And that was by Stalin. Well, yeah, if y'all want to follow me online, Marxist Saw, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Tumblr, Medium. Y'all reach out to me. Feel free to hit me up. And I love to, talk or whatever. So go ahead and, y'all follow me there, hit me up, and y'all have a great day. Dodada Goi.